A provider's front desk can be one of your biggest challenges in your medical billing business. However, they are the key to unlocking smoother workflows, faster claim processing, and yes, a happy provider. Stick around. Here's exactly how to make the front desk communication work in your favor. In day 13 of our series, From Medical Biller to Billing Business Owner, Balancing Work and Entrepreneurship, I'll be continuing our conversation on how you can start, grow, and thrive in your medical billing business while working full-time. Be sure to check out the other 12 videos. We have 7 more videos after this one, so I hope you have been enjoying them. Now, first we're going to start off with why the front desk communication is so important. The front desk is basically the gateway between you, the provider, and the patients. So if there's any form of miscommunication, it can be a major problem. Miscommunication between you and the front desk will lead to billing errors that you do not want to happen on a continuous basis. It can lead to rejected claims, to delayed payments, and nobody wants that, especially not you as the medical biller. Front desk area can truly make or break your medical billing business. So my first tip is to make sure that you build relationships with the front desk. Make sure you watch your tone and you're always friendly and professional. I have seen some billing businesses treat the front desk like they are nothing. And I can't see how they do that when, first of all, they're people and you shouldn't do that. But second of all, they are the ones who are helping you or giving you the information that you need to be able to send out these claims. It's not all about the provider, because the provider most of the time have individuals who are helping them. And the front desk is the face of the practice. So if you are being mean to the face of the practice, then you are going to have issues in doing your billing or getting any help when it comes to that. You should never be condescending and act like you know everything and they don't, or that your job is more important than theirs. Everyone plays a role in the practice, and again, you are an extension of their practice, and both your role and their role is important. So you need to tell them and show them the importance of their role in the practice. A lot of time, front desk individuals feel like their role is not important. Like they're just, I'm just entering in demographics, I'm just answering the phone. But if they don't do that job correctly, it will affect everyone else in the practice. And their job is important. So for them to feel like it is important, it will help them out, which will in turn help you out. Then you need to make clear protocols and make them easy. You don't want to come into the practice, one that is maybe already established, and start to make all of these protocols that are hard and difficult and long to do. If they feel overwhelmed already, or if they feel like it's a lot that you're trying to put on them, most likely they're not going to do it to their best ability. And again, it's going to affect you if they don't do it to their best ability. So you want to make your protocols easy and effective. Make sure that it's something that's going to help benefit you, but also benefit them and not be more on their plate. Include them and the provider when you are deciding on these protocols. Don't just make up protocols that is only going to be beneficial to you, and then again, it affects everyone else, but it affects them negatively. So you want to make sure that you have an inclusive meeting with the provider and with their staff to see if the protocols that you would like to put in place will work for everyone. You might find out that maybe this works for one provider that you had in their office, but it doesn't work for another provider. And you want to make sure that each provider, because they're individuals, have protocols that work individually for their practice. Now, I know if you can streamline your protocols, it helps you a lot. And you try to do that as much as you can with each of your providers, but sometimes it just doesn't happen like that. Some providers don't have the tools that others have. You just have to make your protocols customized to that specific provider. And that falls along with streamlining communication. I think I spoke about this before in another video, but when I communicate with one provider that I may have had and another provider, it may be in two different ways. Again, I have a provider right now who says he really doesn't deal too much with email. He doesn't like email. He would prefer to call on the phone. And although I prefer email because I can get to him quicker and I can answer questions faster and all of that stuff, he doesn't really like it. So I try to incorporate both. When he does call, I try to pick it up as much as I can. But then there are times when I have to email him, and I told him, email is best for me. So we kind of came to an agreement that we would do both, and it seems to be working out well right now. So you have to streamline the communication that is customized for that provider. Again, you might want to try and streamline it for everyone, and that may work, but sometimes it just doesn't. Now, offering training opportunities for the front desk is a powerful one. When people get put in the front desk, sometimes they're just thrown in there. Sometimes they have no idea what they're going to do, because I've realized that a lot of providers don't believe that the front desk job is as important as it is. And so they bring in front desk individuals who don't really know what they're doing. And when a person doesn't know what they're doing, they don't feel confident, they do things, wrong. They might even hide them because they're doing it wrong. So if you offer training, that can help you out a lot, and that can help them out a lot. It will help them become confident in what they're doing, and it will also help them understand the why behind what they're doing. When a person understands why they're doing something and the importance of it, then they will be more confident and they will do it to the best of their ability. You can help the front desk by providing resources that they can read, or they can view, they can go online. And this is something that can be free, that you don't have to pay anything for. You might find a template or a checklist or something or even make one up actually, that they can use to help them get through their day in the front desk. Again, you want to make sure that the provider is okay with this, but a lot of times providers don't have maybe an office manager or someone who's doing this for them, and the front desk is just thrown in there. That person or those people are just thrown in there, and they don't know exactly what to do. So if you realize that that has happened, or if that is happening, then you can be the one to take the initiative and just give them a little information here and there. But then there may become a time when you have to do some real training, and it can be short training or some brief training, or it can be a long training. And if it's a long training, this is an opportunity for you to make a little bit of extra cash. So if this is not included in your basic billing services or your billing services in general, then you can offer to train the front desk and get some extra money outside of the billing services that you are offering. So the main thing to remember when it comes to the front desk and communicating with them is that although they are not a part of your medical billing business, they are a part of the practice that you are working for and are an extension of. So even though you might not have any employees, you're a solopreneur, you're doing this by yourself, you kind of do have coworkers or employees, because these are a set of people that you're going to be working with as well. It's not just going to be the provider all the time. So you're going to have to be able to work with them so that they can then want to work with you. You don't want to blame people for errors that happen. You don't want to make it seem like everything is the front desk and it's not you. You want to be able to have a relationship with them so they can help you and you can help them. So now you see the importance of mastering front desk communication, and that you will be required to work with people outside of your medical billing business. But you'll still need to make sure that you set boundaries and you avoid scope creep. And I'll be talking about that in my next video. So I'll see you over there.